Automation is a buzzword. In fact, decades ago, manufacturing, production, design embraced automation. Today, marketers are embracing automation, hence the topic of marketing automation. So, this is for your digital marketing assignment, December 2019, task 2C, and the topic is the benefits of marketing automation. So, the start of this assignment, you are required to assess, that's your command word, assess, what marketing automation is, and overall positives and challenges, limitations, what to watch out for. So, use a couple of authors to discuss, assess what is automation and what is not automation. And to that discussion, bring in some practicing entities like HubSpot, like Salesforce. They all have a view on automation. Bring that in and establish what exactly is marketing automation. You could also give an example briefly of a company who's benefited from automation. Indicate an insight, a statistic, what they've saved, what they've gained in the form of time, costs of resources. And this will be an interesting start, an exciting start. Some of you might even think of indicating some of the top marketing automation companies in the world, just to make it look interesting. There onwards, you will look at contextualizing automation to your company to discuss two benefits of marketing automation. Now, to do this, you got to understand some of the current marketing processes in your company. So, example, what's your current process of advertising, posting on social media? So, you could take your social media activity and then look at the steps that you currently follow as a company to do that. Now, that could be a diagram, that could be a flow chart. For that, you need to understand what's happening in your company. It could be a brief, and then it could be a marketing plan, then it could be a decision on what product that gets focused, who writes the content, who posts on Facebook, maybe on Instagram, and who responds to some of those engagements by your customers. There can be positive and negative comments, who listens to what happens, and who finally tracks the results and who finally reports those results. I mean, that could be a very tedious process of how you currently manage your social media interface for your company. Now, if you do not have that discussion, access to that discussion in your company, you might want to benchmark from how traditionally this happens. And then you look at how automation of your social media activity could happen. That information you could bring from Facebook. They have how they automate their ads. They've given a clear process of how that's done. You could bring it from a platform like examples Social Bakers or from Hootsuite. They have a methodology how they automate your social media activity. And there you could look at what benefits can you get in the form of saving of time, doing it the traditional way, doing it the automated way. Saving of costs. If you have 3 social media executives, digital executives who used to do this, can this now be done with half that cost? Do you have some reading to support the time of cost, time savings with regard to your social media activity automation? Another aspect of automation is how companies convert their inquiries and keep in touch. HubSpot has a brilliant solution for this. In fact, we use it at Snipex as we are partnered with HubSpot. So from a point somebody comes and inquires something on your website, how does your website do retargeting, remarketing? From a point somebody enters an email address into your form in the website, how does your company automate that process? And how does your company take the time and effort that is required to customize emails and send it to people and then call and follow up? How could a solution like a HubSpot be relevant? what are the positives of doing that, what are the negatives and challenges of doing that. Example, the positives are you could easily put your inquiries into specific email bases and send specific templatized responses or welcoming messages. But see, some of these are so cosmetic, can also become spam, and people might unsubscribe if they are not personalized, if they are not relevant, and if they are bombarding people. So there are positives and challenges of each type of automation which you need to assess and then see the relevance for your company. Kiel Supermarket is not going to have an email strategy for their customers, but they clearly need to automate their CRM from Nexus. For example, some of us have been Nexus customer for so long, I've honestly not got any specific personalized interactions from them, and they got to think about how do they automate that. Careful not to recommend, this task is about assessing. Even your customer service side, from a call that you get, a call center agent who answers, an inquiry or a complaint that you log, and you have to get back to the customer. Customers are interact with you 24/7. So which means there are so many issues of you not being able to respond when your business is closed. So you might have a process of your service at the moment. Digital, 5S, the S for serve. You can bring the right theory. Now, this is automated by many companies today with the chatbots, live chats, artificial intelligence supported chat systems, the messenger platform that is developed by Facebook to automate that whole process. Talk about some of the positives and challenges. People like the fact that there is automated responses instantaneously. Also, people would not like a robotic answer, and when you know it's not a real person, people get put off. So there are issues that you need to look at. Assess means that, and see, is there a relevance of such automation for your company? Maybe it's a hotel. Makes a lot of relevance because your customer bookings, interactions comes from all around the world, around the clock. You can't be closed, and you can't have a call center agent always answering. So that's your discussion on the subject of automation. But remember, while you bring theory from authors who's written about it, bring thinking, statistics, methodologies, processes from world-class automation companies so that you are very current to what's the discussion as at today.